on the death toll, which now, by the way, stands at what, more than 156,000 Americans dead. He tried to explain why he thinks the United States is doing better than other countries using his own charts. I want to play a little clip, a little excerpt from your interview. Let's watch.
Take a look at some of these charts.
I'd love to.
We're going to look.
Let's look.
And if you look at death,
Yeah. Starting to go up
here's
again.
one. Well, right here, the United States is lowest in numerous categories. We're lower than the world.
Lower than
We're
the
lower
world.
than
What is that?
Europe.
In what?
Look.
In what?
Take a look. Right here. Here's case death.
Oh, you're doing death as a proportion of cases. I'm talking about death as a proportion of population. That's where the US is really bad.
Well,
Much worse than South Korea, Germany, etc.
you can't do that. You have
Why
to go,
can't I do that?
You have to go by where. Look, here is the United States. You have to go by the cases. Here's one right here, United States. You take the number of cases.
Okay.
Now look, we're last, meaning we're first.
Last? I don't know
We
what
have
we're
the
first
best.
in. As a what?
Take a look
Okay.
again. It's
I just-
cases,
Okay.
and we have cases because
mean,
of the testing.
1,000 Americans are dying a day, but I understand. I understand on cases it's different.
No, but you're not reporting it correctly, Jonathan.
I think I am, but
If you take a look at this other chart, look, this is our testing, I believe. This is the testing, yeah.
yeah, we do more tests.
Now, wait a minute. Well, don't we get credit for that? And because we do more tests, we have more cases.
So, Jonathan, is the president analyzing information in a way that leaves him with a blind spot on just how awful this pandemic actually is, how deadly it is? Does he just not understand it? Does he not get it?
You don't get it,
Well, I don't pretend to know
idiot.
what he really thinks about it versus what he's saying, but what is evident is that what he's saying is in direct contravention of the available evidence, or at the very least, the data points he's picking do not reflect the situation that the United States is in. It is absolutely true, as President Trump says, the United States has conducted more tests than anyone else. But that overall figure obscures a much darker reality, which is that a lot of those tests are taking a week or longer to get the results back. People are spreading it around. And the fact that America's had to do so many tests is because the virus spread undetected like wildfire through the country because we were slow to get the testing and the contact tracing. And as it relates to deaths, yes, as a proportion of cases, perhaps his chart was accurate. I don't have a copy of it, but it's possible that what he was saying is true. But when you look at America compared to other advanced countries, when you take the population and you look at the number of deaths from this virus, America is doing horribly.
That's an irrelevant calculation.
It's an ugly fact. It's an inconvenient fact for the leader of this country, but it is a fact.
An irrelevant fact.
Several countries doing worse than America, but for the country that is the leader of the free world with advanced science, a great deal of wealth, and incredible medical facilities, this is not a good outcome.
You
And
are
that's
stupid.
what Dr. Fauci has acknowledged on the record.
That's a horrendous failure. You also had another revealing exchange, Jonathan. Let me play another little clip. Watch this.
It's
Right now,
security.
I think it's under control. I'll tell you what.
How? 1,000 Americans are dying a day.
They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is. But that doesn't mean we aren't doing everything we can. It's under control as much as you can control it. This is a horrible plague that beset us.
You really think this is as much as we can control?
Well,
1,000
I'll
deaths a
tell you
day?
He's the president of the United States, Jonathan, but has he really given up to some extent? Does he really think there's not much more that he can do, that the country can do to change this deadly situation?
Polemics.